So today's training is on how to Docusign a lease agreement and disclosures for a landlord. It's a little bit different than doing one for a tenant. So what we'll go ahead and do is the first thing we got to do is open up Docusign.com. So go to Docusign.com, log in. So make sure you have our current username and password, whatever that may be in this moment you're watching this. Okay. So we want to go ahead and first press send document, okay, and then upload. So we have to upload wherever the file is. So we want to go to, right now we're using Google Drive. Under the rentals file is where I'm going to go, where all the landlords are. This is for 4531 Cheviot. I've already prepared the lease agreement and disclosures, and it's this file right here that says unsigned. Okay. So now that I've uploaded it, I got to make sure I assign who's going to sign it. So I'm the first one. I'm the agent. So I do have to sign some disclosures and documents. I'm going to add the owner as well. This is one of the owners. Where to go? Just have it. One of the owners is Raheem. I believe his wife's name is, could be wrong, hold on, I did it wrong. Let me just double check. The owner's name is right here. First view document. It is T-U-O-N-G. There we go. So I'll go T-U-O-N-G. The reason why is U-O. There we go. So I already have them in Docusign. That's why I just populated it here. If I don't have them in Docusign, you want to go ahead and put their name right here, their email right here, and who the signers are. So I have husband and wife, 2 signers, and myself. So all 3 are the signers in this section. This is the email that's going to go out. So this is what they automatically say. So I'm going to leave this, but I'm going to go ahead and change a couple things to sign. And this is where you put your email control. You say, hi, Raheem, and please Docusign the lease paperwork. Oops. If you have any questions, call me anytime. I'll put my information, and then my number, right? Everybody can do the same thing. And then once I have the document uploaded, the people who are going to be signing this and the information here, I'm going to go ahead and press next. And then what happens is it pulls up all the documents that I uploaded, okay? What you want to look at is up here on the check down, it has all 3 people. So for every person, we're going to go in order, doesn't matter who it is. So right now, since I am the one here, I'm going to go ahead and use myself first. So you got to look at every section where Fred has to sign, not on the first page of the lead base. Fred's got to sign there. So you click the signature button, move it over. You click the date signed button there, so it marks date signed. Then Fred does not sign anywhere else? Cool. Then we'll go to lease agreement. You got to keep going down to where the agent Fred has to sign or initial. And I already know it's none of these pages so far in the lease agreement. Okay. Keep going down. Now we have the last page of the lease agreement. Fred has to sign down here. So signature for Fred right there, and the date right there as well. Then keep going down. Nothing for Fred over here. This is the move and move out. Nothing for Fred over here. Blank move and move out. Key safe lockbox, nothing for agents or Fred to sign here. Lease rental mold, nothing here as well. Agency, this is the agency between the tenant's agent, Michael, and the tenant. So Fred doesn't have to sign anything here, because I already have my own agency as a listing agent. Nothing on the water smoke. Nothing on the water conserving plumbing fixture and carbon monoxide. Exempt seller disclosure. Fred or the agent don't have to sign. So Fred signed everything that he has to. Then what has to happen is you go to Raheem, the next person in line, which is one of the landlords. Everywhere that has Raheem's name, you got to do a signature. So signature, date. Okay. Then you got to go down, nothing else. You initial lease agreement for landlord. 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 And then landlord will sign right here where it says Raheem. Date signed as well. And then we go to the disclosures. So he'll sign his name right there. And then date signed right above. Move in, move out, nothing yet. Leave the move in, move out blank, even though it's included in here. Wait for the tenant to fill it out, and then we can send it for the landlord's signature when it's signed by the tenant already filled out. Key safe lockbox, you want to have Raheem sign right there. Date right there. And then you have the lease rental mold disclosure. You can have the Raheem, the landlord, sign right there. And then date right here. And then on the tenant's agency, the landlord, Raheem, has to sign right there. Date right there. And then you have the water and smoke. So Raheem has to sign top part here. And then date. Same thing, click. Sign right there. Date right here. And then landlord's got an initial disclosure on water conservatory and carbon, and then sign right there, and then date right here. Exempt seller disclosure, you'll go ahead and have him sign right here, and then date right here. So what you want to do is you want to fill this out with Raheem. So see the exempt seller disclosure? Since there's literally 10 or 15 questions, you want to do a checkbox on each one of these. Check, check. Just for Raheem, we'll have him do this one. Okay, check. And I know there's an easier way to do this on zip forms, but this is the manual way. So everyone, you can do a check and a check. The reason why is because it gives him the option to check one of these if he needs to. Okay? So we'll go a little higher on that one. You'll see what I'm doing. A little higher over here. So it gives him the option to check a box depending on what it is. So it'll be yes, check a box there, yes or no. Give him some more checks. Keep doing it. Another one there. Another one there. And then check a box right here as well. Almost done. Check box here. And then check box there. Check box here. And then in case he says yes to any of these, we have to give him an area where he can fill all this out. So give him an opportunity. So in case he says yes, he's got to answer the questions here, okay? So that's that. Then we're going to go to next is his wife, Tom. We'll go back up to the top and start from there. So she'll do sign, date, sign. Oops, not this page. She's done there. Actually, initial, the first page of the lease agreement. We'll go initial. initial, 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 and she'll sign right there. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. Date, go down, sign. It's already dated by Raheem, so we're okay. Once again, Nemo, she won't be doing up front. She'll only sign and date it after it's done by the tenant. She'll got to sign right there, and she'll date right here. And then she'll sign right there, date right here. And then she'll sign the tenant's agency and date right there. She'll sign right there and date right here for the water smoke. Once again down here, same thing. And the date sign right there. And then we'll go ahead and date right there, or initial, sorry. One more signature and then date right there. And then since I already had Raheem do this part, all she's got to do is she's got to just sign that, date that, and that's it. Then when it's all said and done, press send. And then because I'm one of the signers and the Docusign account is under my name, it gives me the option only to sign immediately rather than go to my email. I'll press continue. I'll go start, sign, sign, and I'm done with my signatures. And then once I get that back from the tenants, it'll be completed and we'll get a copy. And that's how you Docusign a lease agreement for a landlord.